Plenty of chills and thrills in this one, and more to come here as overtime will decide who moves on to the divisional round. This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there.
Here we go. Come on.
25-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And CD, we get to see the debut of the brand new postseason overtime rules. Now, as everybody is learning, both teams are going to be guaranteed an offensive possession. So they might get the ball first here, but a touchdown does not right away win the game.
And we saw many marker games along the way that sparked a lot of conversation.
That just gets stuck.
That really brought about this rule change. What an amazing game, a true classic. Ended in overtime, got Buffalo getting a shot with the football, and the people didn't like that at all. So starting this season, if you make the playoffs, you get a chance to answer if the other team scores first, and that way you get a chance to keep a great game as well as your hopes alive as you chase the big prize.
Now a dump off here complete, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. A nice start for them here to overtime, and maybe the plan here is don't do anything too crazy, don't try for some big play, Charles. Just move the chains, put the pressure on the defense.
Well, these early first downs are certainly nice confidence builders as they begin overtime, because even though you've just played 4 quarters, the feeling's entirely different when you take the field in OT, because you just want to settle in, as you suggested.
Go.
Keep the ball.
Go, ETN.
To make that first big mistake.
Let's go.
Makes it all the way down to the 19. 128 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card.
Roll the bone, Drew.
Things now, Charles, looking pretty good here. A great opportunity to try to cash in for 6 on the opening possession of overtime.
And what I'm liking, Brandon, is what I see down on the sidelines. I see a defense huddled up and ready to go, already preparing for their opportunity to go on the field and close out this game.
On first down, right back to ETN. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. They've had some success here in overtime with this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. Seven yards on the pickup there.
Here we go, Trevor. That a boy. That's how you run.
That was a designed run. Now remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
A touchdown does not end it, remember, but it sure would give him a leg up. It's 1st and goal here. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Once more, ETN.
Bad run. I should have just kept going outside with it.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here.
Let's go.
Touchdown.
Let's go, Trevor.
And Charles, that touchdown alone doesn't win him the game anymore with the rule changes and overtime of the postseason, but They still went down, scored, got the job done, and now they put it in the hands of their defense.
And with the other side now guaranteed an overtime possession, getting that score was vital. The pressure is now on their opponent, and their defense, they have to cut off the momentum the offense generated. One stop in the end of this game.
Extra point by Pearson up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. No return here for Carter.
Come on, D.
Make
it stand up. Let's win this game. No T.
CD, the pressure is on here. Only a touchdown on this series will prevent their season from coming to an end right here, right now.
And this is why the postseason overtime rules were changed, partner, to afford teams an opportunity to respond in this type of a situation, because in the past, this game would already be over, and the losing team would be making off-season plans. Now they've earned their way into a postseason. They do get a chance to answer after the other team scores first.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Herbert with his first throw at OT.
Oh, man, we almost got him.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So CD in the postseason, they obviously get the chance to answer that touchdown from a bit ago, but how do they set aside that pressure knowing that their entire season is coming down to this series?
What a great question, and I don't think that they set it aside. I think that they confront it, and they've done it throughout practice time in preparation for opportunities like this.
Boy, Trayvon. Been everywhere tonight.
Right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Carter. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Nervous time now. Moving the chains, an absolute must. Here's 3rd down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
Oh, man. What a pass by Herbert.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle.
What a pass.
The Jaguars' 25-yard line. That one goes for 24
Damn.
yards. But we know they need a touchdown here to keep their season going. And on that play, wasting no time to try to push that ball downfield, partner.
Yeah, and even though the season's hanging in the balance on this drive, I don't know what you see, but I don't see any fear in the eyes of this offense. They're dialing up big plays, risky throws. They'll do whatever it takes to match touchdown for touchdown. And in this moment, they need to play the best they have all season, and they certainly appear to be ready to rise to the occasion.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Well, what a game this has turned out to be here. 2nd possession of overtime. Obviously, Charles, they need the touchdown, and now looking pretty good here in the red zone.
And in addition, they face a very important decision if they do reach the end zone. Kick the extra point, kick the tie, and send this game to sudden death.
Damn.
To be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Well, see, they had the overtime answer. Now the question, do they tie it or go for the win?
Well, the teams already knew. The best teams, they made up their minds before they got to the end zone, whether they were going to go for 2 or go for the tie.
Kicking it.
Now for the point after. And things are getting good now. We're heating up, tied at 35.
What a game.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all total.
So is it sudden death now?
Chargers getting into the end zone. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And now out come the Jags. Well, one touchdown answered by another, and we see those new overtime rules come into play and extend this game here, partner. So now it's nice and simple from here on out. Next score wins.
It certainly is, isn't it? Even with the new rules, this is why winning that opening coin toss is so valuable. Now we've reached sudden death. They get the first crack at ending this playoff classic. Execute the same way you did the last time out, and they will certainly be celebrating shortly thereafter.
Is that roughing?
And not much happening there. He's taken down blood.
Yes. Unbelievable penalty on Khalil Mack right there. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. ETN up the middle. 138 yards rushing for
Let's go.
His big night continues.
Good strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
This now in field goal range. It's a question of when you want to try it. Here's 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down.
I'll just try and score a touchdown if we can.
14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
Oh no, 2-minute warning, okay.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. Ball security critical now. When do they opt to kick it? Time will tell. Here's 1st down. Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
In any yardage game, there's really kind of gravy. And this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want. The right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Alright, we'll kick it here.
Every eye in the stadium locked in on Riley Patterson. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. So we'll take a break with them and be right back.
Get this right in the middle.
On 3rd down, here's ETN. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
These aren't gimmies, these ice kicks, but
and
should be able to make this.
Come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it in overtime.
Perfect. Let's go. Duval. 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 Instant classic. Wow. Wait, the game's not... Yeah, it's over. Duval.
Seats, and in the end, both teams did get an opportunity in overtime. A huge win for them, and I think it's safe to say one of the best games we'll see this entire postseason.
What a game. Instant classic in Jacksonville. I mean, got out to a great start. They kind of owned us second half until we were able to get that late touchdown drive, 2-point to tie it up, 10 seconds left in regulation. We each matched each other in overtime, and I'm able to get down there. You know, Chargers fans will be upset that Herbert didn't get the answer, but that's on your defense, man. Your defense gave up a touchdown at the end of the fourth quarter, and they gave up 2 more scores in overtime. So Lawrence wasn't perfect, but man, receivers didn't help him out a lot tonight. I thought he was pretty good for the most part. Definitely clutch there at the end, man. ETN bust some big runs. We had a lot of drops tonight. Disappointed, but all in all, we were able to come through when it mattered. Zay Jones is huge. Christian Kirk could have been even better. I remember one big drop he had. He was wide open, but we were able to win and survive in advance time right now. We move on to the divisional round somehow. Trayvon, I thought, was awesome. Luakon able to force some pressure on Herbert, but man, Keenan Allen torched me. Only 112, it felt like a lot more, you know. Eckler had that huge touchdown catch on a busted coverage by me. This was a back and forth game, man, but I feel like the better team won. I feel like we deserved to win that game there. We just played better down the stretch, and we got out to a hot start. Home crowd might have been the difference in this one. Duval County was rocking. And now we're excited. We get to move on to the divisional round, probably against the Chiefs. So that's a fun one, man. It's a fun start to this franchise.